So yesterday we reached our 1,000 subscribers goal. I want to say thank you to all our subscribers and welcome to all our new subscribers. Welcome to Look What Just Found, and this is episode 18 of our coin roll hunt searches. And it takes a little something, let me tell you, to get prepared in the morning for this coin roll hunt search that I do just about every day. It became part of my routine. I kind of dig it. I started the eBay store for the significant finds. I have the pennies that have mostly coppers in them, where we get quite a few significant errors from. I got my coffee. I got my scale. I got the little sticky pad with the pen next to it. You have to have this on, or you wasted your time and you just have to start the damn video over again. I got my coffee, my water. I have water with it. Obviously, the coin rolls, my loop, because I can't see well enough through the video screen, and of course, I did add and let me give credit where credit is due to a very special subscriber. Where is, I believe it's a he. I believe it's a he. If it's not a he, that's fine. But I don't know why I feel like the person said something that was like he-ish at one point. Rockers 7889. So Rockers 787. He's got a picture of a guy, I guess. So that's why I keep saying he. Maybe it's not a he, but so Rockers 7889 has been very supportive, and he first of all, he honored me with a comparison with Rob Finds Treasure. Not a comparison meaning that, he mentions something that Rob Finds Treasures does, and he mentioned it in the same comment. So that's what I mean by honored me. And he brought up a penny. I had one of these when I was a kid. I don't know where I got it from, where you put the pennies into the this thing. Everybody knows what this is. Everybody's seen one before, and so he mentioned it in the comment, and I just happen to have one, and it's not complete. It's not complete. So I had them when I was a kid. I didn't complete them. I've had one when I was an adult. And I didn't even start this one. Somehow I got it incomplete. I might even got it from like I might have even got it from a Goodwill or something. You know what I mean? Or in a lot of stuff. So, and I kept thinking. I've been thinking all morning. How am I going to do it? Because I have a style that I like. I really like doing it where I show the penny and I show it to you guys and we analyze it. That's what I do, and it's very simple for me to do that. Now, this whole book thing. See, Rob Finds Treasure. He has a big setup, and I'm not saying I won't have that one day, but my space is limited. Man, I got this little desk, and this is what we got to work with. I don't even want to put mouse pads down anymore because the pennies are dirty, and I need something that I can clean with alcohol right afterwards. And this laminated wood desk that I have is perfect. So I have a perfect setup. But at the same time, I don't want this channel to become stagnant, And I felt and I'll be honest with you, I felt the resistance to change just by adding that thought into my head, like, now I got to do this, and I got to do that, And I said to myself, that's such a negative way of looking at it. And so what I want to do is I want to try. I'm not saying I'm going to succeed. Like everything else in life, that's how it goes. But I want to try. So this is what I'm going to do. We are going to take out the pennies. as we always do. And this is what we're going to do for the next, until this penny book is full. And the interesting thing is, because they have a lot of different collection books too, we're doing Lincoln Copper Pennies, Memorial Pennies, and that's exactly what is on this book, exactly what we're doing. So it also really fit in serendipitously with what we're doing. So I got the book up there, and what I'll do is I'll just take a look upwards, right? Because I don't have a setup for multiple cameras and all of that, you know, and that's part of the issue. And I'll look up. So the other thing I do, in case you're new to the channel, is I do piles, right? So from these pennies, I put piles, right? Because I'm making. Yeah, I'll show you. So for the 83s, I put them in here, 83 and higher, right? Non-coppers. The copper fines go in here, and so I have these different rolls, you know, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with them later on. But I'm not going to put fine copper pennies back into circulation. That's just me. And then I'll do another pile with if I look up, it's funny. I probably would have filled this up already in the past couple months. That's how many pennies we looked at. And then at the end, I'm gonna do a randomizer, and I'm gonna give it out to a subscriber. Remember, if you're a private subscriber, you don't get randomized, because I don't think you do. I don't know if it's a comment randomizer. I don't know how to do. I've never done it before, but that's my plan. And if that doesn't work, I'll look at how many what's that called? I have. I'll do a subscriber giveaway. Somehow I'm going to give this away to somebody, and I'm going to do I'll do a special video on that, and it will be, and I have a I have an email address. Don't forget, it's in the about page. You just got to click on it. It says email. I don't check it every day, but I have an email address. So I just thought I would say that. All right, let's check to see. Yeah, it's not close enough. If we can find any errors. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, it's such a nice looking penny. I like when we start the day off like this. It has almost like a bronze texture to it, like a golden brown. Oh wow! Like you can see that surface is something's wrong with that one. And then okay, so what do we got here? 64. I gotta look at my first one, right? Yeah, the 64 is already filled in. So this will take forever. No, I have no choice. So that's a 64. Put that up there. I guess I just have to move a little faster. Drop closer. There we go. And I have to move closer to the table. That's part of the reason I think I have problems seeing, is I'm too far from the table. We need a 75D. So I'm gonna give this a shot. But so what I figure is, that's a misaligned die. Not a heavy one, but a little bit. My theory is this, since I've never done this before. I mean, with the book, I'm saying misaligned die. These are just slight misaligned dies. Oh, I'm not looking at the pennies. 82, I got my scale out. So that's another thing you have to have out. My new scale, I got my new scale out. And I will hold on to the 82 coppers. I think what I'm going to do with the 82 coppers, I know that, I mean, they're worth a little something extra than a regular penny because it's a transitional year and all that. Which I think I'll put them together, and 1961. So I think the person has most of what I'm noticing is that they're missing all the letters. And they're missing, so that's good to know. And they're missing everything past 82. Huh. Oh, and there's a small date in there. And that small date's going to be almost impossible to find. I think I found one. No, I know I found one. Actually, I did a video on it. Okay, so everything else seems to be letters. What is that? I had a good night's sleep last night. So 82 and forward. Rim rim splitting. That's nice. I'll keep that one. I'll put the errors over there. See, this is a nice condition penny. Somebody might like this, you know what I mean? I'll put it over there for the fines. 67. Yeah, it's all so that's good to know. It's all lettered. Mint made pennies. It's missing. So that makes it a little bit simpler. 60. Yep. Huh. 61D. So this is one that was missing. Obviously, if it has a serious error, I'm not putting it in there. That goes without saying. All right, so we got one for the book. What's this one doing over there? Is this a oh, that's the 82. So I got 82s, which I really should put. You know what? All right, we have the ones for the book, which I'll put next to the book. And put our little bag for the 82s that we find. Because then, like I said, I'm gonna put them in. I'll put all the 82s into an off, not all, you know, whatever, 5, 6, something that's worth at least a buck or two into the eBay auction. And then right, and that's the 82s. Obviously not. I have to weigh them. I think it's the it's funny, right? Because when I first started doing this, now we got the 61D. That's great. So this is another one we were looking for. And I guess if I find nicer ones, I'll change them. But you know what? I don't even know if I want to put these in there. I don't want to go through all that. If I see something is really beat up, because this person has some really nice pennies in here. This is a pretty nice book. I'm not going to put pennies like this into the because I know I'm not going to go back in there and change it. And I have thousands of pennies, so if I really need to, at the end, if I can't find it, if I need to just get a filler, I'll do it. But I don't want to start the book off that way. I mean, with a rusted, you know what I mean? With that, like this would have been fine, especially if there's something just on the back. So that's it, man. You get one shot at hitting 1,000 subscribers on your channel. You get one. That's it. You're never 1,000 again. I always wondered. It always looks like it's a very specific black paint that I see on some of these pennies. Yeah, this person has nice pennies in this book. Nice, clean, and one of them even looks almost uncirculated. I don't want to demo the book with pennies like this. 81D. Oh, he's got an 81D in there. Oh, what a nice copper. That's like a beautiful, real beautiful copper look. Oh, I have to put up on the screen the key dates. Not that we're going to find any, but the other day I found the 71S, if you watched my last video, and that is beautiful. That color is something else. That's like something from a like antique something. Anyway, and I found and I didn't realize that it was that the small date was a key date, and I had to go looking through all the pennies off camera, and I found it, and it was a 1972S. It was a 1972 in that same in those two rolls. There was a 1972S, a 1972D, and a 1970. Can you believe that? And the D was 2.24 grams. Super overweight. Do you know how much they want for overweight pennies? Honestly, I probably should be weighing every single penny. I mean, these videos would be an 82D. I must have seen an 82D. It's not up. I'm sure it's not up there as a key anything. But an 82D. I don't remember that. 304. I'll put it with the 82s. I just don't remember getting an 82D before. I gotta look it up real quick. That's some weird something. I guess I just don't remember that. I have to stand up for a second. I got the book now in front of me. Let me go lowest first, because obviously you get these. Some people want millions of dollars for the pennies. Let me go to. Yeah, see, as soon as I go to 1982, the pennies are selling. It just doesn't make any sense for me to, I want to sell a penny that's worth more than $1 if I'm asking for $1, right? So that way. Okay, so the 82D, it's like a regular 82. It's like the same thing as the P. This one's a little light. It's 3.05. And now we have our 82 bag, right? So now I can put, even if it's two of them, for $1, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, the point is that at the eBay store will have some cool stuff. You know what I mean? That you could pick up you can get a 2-for-1, or a 3-for-1 deal on it. Hold on a second. All up. So if you notice, oh, that's a nice misaligned die. I'll put that one over here. And the same thing with the misaligned dies. If there's a really nice one, 70D, I bet you this one's not in the book. No, it's not. 2.9 mil. And maybe I'll do the book thing in a separate, because this video is going to be long as can be, which I know you guys are thrilled about. You love them. You love these long videos. Thank you. 68D. L on rim. L on rim. That's BS. That's BS. I mean, not for nothing. I will put that there in the description. If somebody's interested, 68D. He's got a 68D already in there. I will put that in the description in case that's like a real thing that people are into. I mean, obviously L on rim, where the L is on the rim, not just touching the rim like that one is. Another 70D. So I think I'll do it in a separate video. Because this one will be, and I could tell already this video is going to be at least an hour. Yeah, he's got pretty shiny pennies in this book. Just trying to take sips of my coffee before it gets cold, So is that I have to look. That looks like the wood era. It looks like it. Looks like the wood era. It looks like misaligned die. It looks like the rim splitting. There's got stuff going. Regardless has stuff going on. Oh yeah. Well, no, I shouldn't say. Huh. I think so. I mean, there's only one way to know if it's dirt or not. I'm like 99% sure because I've never seen dirt that looks just like tiger stripes. You know what I mean? And that's how the woody looks, like wood grain. Yeah, no, that's wood. That's nice. Yeah. So go to what is it? Look what Jess found on YouTube eBay store, and support the channel. Buy a penny for $1. Buy a penny for $1. And save the store, right? So what I did with the store was, I don't know why I just put that there. What I'm doing with the store is I actually started everything. Everything takes time, which is one of the reasons why nobody does anything. Everything's a process and it's time consuming and you don't get paid for it really, I seen one just like this in one of the other roles. I don't know what this is. If it's glue, wow. If you know what this is, it looks like honey. I made a joke in the last one. I said, oh, I feel like licking it. See what it tastes like. Tastes like honey or not. And even the eBay store, we're talking about $1, right? After eBay takes their 25%, pay taxes and everything like that. And it's just, you're trying to add up. You're trying to, oh, wow. Look at this. I have to look at it off screen. It's almost like gold, but the rim is super flat, but it's not flat from damage. You know what I mean? This is like it almost looks like a painted gold. I got to put this one on the side. That's a beauty. That's different. I don't understand. So to me, that's like a lamination error because that's not the color of a penny. You could, if you know like this, anytime you know a specific name of an error, so there are two errors that 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 two of my subscribers helped me out with, and let me tell you, the two. One of them is a common error, which I use. I use the terminology all the time about, which is misaligned die. It's one of the most common errors. And what I thought it was I thought the coin was off center, right? Because the centering of the coin is off, but that's not what an off centered coin is. An off centered coin is different. Believe it or not, they're similar. Meaning, if the align basically an off centered coin, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is a misaligned die coin extreme. So the alignment just keeps going off, is off more than what they were considered off centered. That's how I understand it. Even though I've seen extreme misaligned dies, but off centered is different. That's a nice misaligned die. Real fat on the bottom, skinny on the top. So that's my understanding. But anyway, I was calling a misaligned die an off-centered coin, and that's one of the errors that somebody helped me out with. Another one was I called a coin. I'm not even gonna remember what the name is off the top of my head. I called it a strike through or a possibly a grease struck, and oh man, is this 75D? Yeah, they need a 75D. Let me look at this. Yeah, it's okay. This is okay for the book. $69D. See, this is too ugly. I won't put this in the book. I want the book to be pretty. Late stage. Trying to think of the era that this person helped me with. Identify late stage. Oh my God. Late stage die something. And it's basically, you ever see the coins where it's like, and you can't see the image. It looks like a ghost or something. Late stage die clash. Some I can't remember exactly what it was. I have it. Do I have it? I mean, I have it in one of my videos. So I could always check it if I need to. And I wrote it on the coin. So I put the coin in a flip and I wrote down the error on it. Pretty cool error. So that's super helpful for me, right? I'm here. I'd like to learn something while I'm doing all this. That would be tremendous. That would be very, very, very nice. So, as you might notice, especially if you're watching several of my videos, my recent videos, the coin roll hunting, that all of the coins are copper. I mean, the first few days, this just totally blew me away because I was like, what is going on here? This has some stuff going on the rim. Oh, that's a nice split. That is nice. Because look, it's like if the rim almost got rolled. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That's nice. I'll put that to the side too. It's not a super one, but it's good. And I was just blown away. I mean, obviously now I'm a little bit less. I've done so many so many. I've done so many roll hunts that I'm kind of used to it. But I have to say, you know, okay. So if you watched, I mean, we have a bunch of pennies, so I could talk. If you've hopefully you've watched most of my other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about right now. It's that simple. You'll know exactly uh, what I'm talking. 1970D. I know it needs it. I can already. It needs all the letters. Somebody took all the letters out. I'm not going to put that in there. That I don't. Let me see it again. All right, I'll put it there. I guess at the end, if I want to put, that's a nice misaligned die. Not really. I take that back. If you watched my previous videos, you know, especially the first few. I mean, I was so blown away by finding all these. I'll check that in a second. All these coppers. I was like, what's going on here? And what I noticed is that they were in. That's nice. It's a nice condition, and it's a nice splitting of the rim. I'll hold on to that one. So many misaligned dies. That's not too big of a deal. I don't want to put weak ones in there. I want really nice ones. You could tell it's already smashed. Now, if that edge would have flipped over, that would be a cud. It's not flipped over. What year is that? Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's a nice penny. So the bank had 3 different types of bank rolls. I'm not going to show them or belabor the idea, but they had 3 different bank rolls that they gave. They didn't have rolls in boxes. And the lady asked me. She said, "Do you mind that the rolls aren't in boxes?" I said, "No. Why?" Some people don't like it like that. I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, here's our first 98. Here's our first non-copper. Okay. And it's a 98. Is that a letter? Is that a mint mark? No, it's not a mint mark. I think it's just a mark. No, that's a mint mark. And it's an odd mint mark. What does a 98 come in? I mean, it has to be a D, right? But it looks like an O. It's not an O, obviously. There is no O. I'm just saying. Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in a bit on it. I don't know. I don't understand what that is. So it is what it is. But the point is is this a wide AM? Well, it's not a P. It doesn't even matter. It's not a P. And it's not wide regardless. And that looks like a die crack. It's probably not. Let me look at this under the loop. That is a die something, I believe, unless it's a piece of, well, there is foreign matter on this in the back. I'm gonna put this to the side. It's probably gonna need to be cleaned or something. I just can't see what it is, right? So it's going to have to be cleaned. The dirt has to come off. And when I say clean, I don't mean cleaned like with a wire brush, but it has to be, the dirt has to come off. So it has to be put into a solution, even if it's soap and water. You know what I mean? The soap and water is not going to take that stuff off, right? I can tell. Yes, this is misaligned dye. It's a nice one. That's pretty nice. You find tons and tons of misaligned dyes in here. Anyway, just to finish the thought from before, I asked the lady why she asked me if I mind if they're in not in boxes, and she says that people don't like getting the penny rolls not in boxes. And I said, oh, okay, no, I said no, it's no problem. I mean, these were the penny rolls that I was getting to do the videos. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to go to. I didn't feel like getting in and driving to another bank. I have several bank accounts. And I did not feel like getting into my car and driving to a different town. And I was right there, right? And this is my first experience now doing, if you look at my first video, I don't know what's going on. I don't know which way is up. Let's see what the front looks like. 70D. It's a nice older penny. It's hard to say what's going on up there. It's funny because it's only the letters, right? I mean, there is a little strike trailing past the A in states. Let me look at it from the loop. Yeah, I don't know. Forget it. And looks like a Woody. 70, another 70D. We got a lot of 70s in here. Looks like a dirty penny. You dirty little penny. Dirty penny, you. So the other types of rolls. So there were 3 types of rolls, like I was saying, that I got from the bank. One of them had the newer pennies, more non-coppers mostly. That's nice, and misaligned dye, and the brim is split. That's a beauty. Another one, and then there were these 2 old. No, there was this right. There were 2 really old-looking rolls. 2000. The 2000 has the wide AM. I knew there was something about 2000. Let me see. I don't think that's a wide AM. They're not touching though. Let me see how far apart wide AMs are. I have to check. 2000. 2000 AM. Wide AM penny comes right up, of course. Well, it's only $1. Some guy wants $1.50 for it. How's that a wide AM? Oh, close AM. Oh, they're all close. I was like, oh, that's just $1.50. It's not worth anything. All right, this one says P. Okay, right, that's what it is. It's supposed to be a P. Okay. How do you know it's a wide AM? Yeah, that looks wide. No, some people are putting wide AM up there. They're not wide. Yeah. So yeah, I'll show you very quickly. Let's see if I don't want to lose my spot, and I bring the phone back down on the tripod. I'm going to show you the wide AM on the screen. Look at this one. That's a nice resolution right there. They're almost touching. Okay, so in this penny, they're almost touching, and this guy has a nice. I say guy, it could be a girl, but I call it girls, guys too. That's a wide AM. Okay, so that's what we're looking for as far as wide AM. This is not. This is a regular penny, non-copper. How many 72Ds have we gotten from this pack? So I know I'm. Oh, we got a gift. Oh, we got a gift. We got a gift. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to. Oh, you see, the cab driver in me just wants to come out and start with the profanities. Holy, smoke! Holy smoke! What the? What? What? Hold on a second. What? It still has a piece of the cup. Holy man. Yo, I never. Hold on a second. Hold on. Holy, look, it has a piece of the copper still. Like, how does it have a piece of the copper still on it? No, it's not. It's not copper. It's something else. Oh, might even be a hair. Sorry. But it's a blonde hair if it is. You see it right there? And that's disgusting. But I guess because of. All right, listen. Just pause the video and stare at this. I've looked at hundreds of thousands. I'm not going to say millions. But on this channel, I've looked at thousands. In my lifetime, I've looked at hundreds of thousands of coins. And this has to be. I don't. Okay, I'm not. I can't get crazy because I'll do a separate video just on this. Obviously, that is one of the most awesome finds ever on this channel. I mean, the sheer beauty of it. I mean, that's a collector's coin. That one goes in. I don't even know if I'll ever sell that because I'll never see anything like that again for the rest of my life. That's the thumbnail. You know, that's the thumbnail. That's the split rim, misaligned die. 73D. I can't believe that. And I want to start yelling when I saw that. I had to really, really chill myself out a little bit because that was something else, man. Wow, I can't believe it. And it's in such beautiful condition. And it's only on the rim. It's only on the high points. Oh, we got ourselves a Woody. Nice. 70. Nice. That's a nice one. Some of them you really can't see. They are, but so this is for those of you who are new. This is, you see, it looks like a wood grain, like the laminate, like the wood laminate for old furniture from the 1970s. Has that look to it, and that it's a lamination error. And what people put in their listings is impurity mixed lamination error, something like that. So that's a nice error. That's our first good lamination error. 68. That's nice condition. This goes with the fines. Not too many fines today. And I guess the finds are what I want to put into the book. We did find some stuff for the book. All right, that's a nice misaligned die, splitting in the rim. That's nice. 71. Nice condition too. Maybe I'll list the misaligned dies on eBay like two at a time, three at a time. Well, not really. They sell for $2-3 a piece. Yeah, I mean, for $1, what do you want? I mean, I do combine shipping. Obviously, not obviously, but at $1, for shipping, I guess I can get a couple of them into the envelope. Which is, I don't know. Is the tracking stinks on them. Oh, that's a beauty. And it's a misaligned die. It's not too misaligned. That goes with the fines. So, but once we hit is it $5 or $6, I can put them into the ground envelope with the regular tracking. But I can't pay $5 for shipping if for for five. You know what I mean? Then I'll lose money because eBay takes their. That has a nice split on the left side. You see it? Is it split? I'm not gonna hold on to this one. Oh. Oh yeah, I'll hold on to it. It's got a few things going on with it. It's free. It's free to hold on to it. Penny. 69D. Oh, this has a serious misalign. Look on the bottom. Look how thin it is to the left. How thick it is to the top. That's nice. That's a nice, and the condition is nice, and it's a D. That's not nice. You know what? Whoever gets it can clean it, or they could do whatever they want with it. Oh, that's a nice one too, man. All of these misaligned dies with these split rims. That's nice. This is a nice. That's what you want. That's a nice. I mean, for $1, what do you want, man? That's beautiful. So I never finished telling the story about the bank, and I don't want to keep telling the story over and over and over again. But anyway, so there's the three types of that's misaligned die, beautiful condition. 3 types of coin rolls, and the ones that we use on the videos are the ones that have mostly coppers in it, and I'm really happy about that. 1960D. It's a D. You could tell. See, they're all misaligned. Not all, but a lot of them. See up on the top how skinny it is up there? It's not super wide on the bottom. I would put this into the book. No, they've got a 60D in there. I just put that over there. Oh. Now look at that B. The B is like totally cut off. Let me look at that. So I wasn't going to keep it. But whatever was hitting this thing. Oh, yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting penny. It's got stuff going on with it. See, to me, I think this is a strike through. I think that, at some point they just got a lot of junk on the die. And, dirty die. And it just started to make these marks on the penny. Because you can see it kind of like moves things around. I mean, that's from the strength of getting hit with a die, that's not a scrape in the parking lot, I'll hold on to it. That's my opinion anyway. I wasn't there, 81D. Yeah, they got an 81D in there already. It's probably a better example than this. Yeah, it's prettier. And that's it. That's the end of the story with the bank, and it was pretty cool. And this is why we have so many copper pennies. And I really wouldn't want to. I will do the other ones, obviously, if I have to. I do have a box of regular pennies that have the candy cane striped rolls in them, and this is misaligned die. They're all misaligned dies. It's bananas. So many of them. And I really don't want to open those up. I like opening these up. These are interesting to me. So okay, we found the one sick, 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 sick. Don't even understand this, man. And it's beautiful on the other side. I don't understand what. If anybody, I'm gonna do a designated video on this right after I'm gonna do significant finds, and then I'll do one just on this, and I'm gonna do the book. So for the book, I think we have some of these. We got a few entries for the book. I'm gonna do a separate video on that. If not, like I said, this is gonna be too long and clunky, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you if you go to the eBay store and you buy a penny for $1. I guess it's $2, and then after tax, maybe it's like $2.50 or something like that if you have tax in your state. And I can't get monetized yet. I hit the 1,000 subscribers. I can't get that. I can't get monetized yet until I have the watch hours, which it should be soon. And then if anybody wants to buy me a coffee, they can. I don't know if that's even if that's a thing, but obviously I put a ton of time into the videos. And if what they say, if you get any value from them, whatever, if you want to buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. If you want to buy a penny. And that's really about it, right? And then I might start doing live videos once I figure some stuff out. You have to have software, and I think I have to get a camera, and maybe that'll be a whole different thing. But we'll figure that out as time goes on. This is just a baby channel. We've only been around. It's not even 2 months yet since the main video. Since I made the channel December 4th. So on February 4th, it's 2 months. So we got another few days before we even hit the 2-month mark, and we're over 1,000 subscribers. So we're doing pretty good. Things like this. I got it. Let me go because I got it. I'll start tripping out and spending more time on this penny, and I'll see you on the next one.